This guy you see here is the world's poorest president. Yes, he drives this old car, lives in this tiny house, and donates 90% of his salary. Whoa, that's crazy! What's even more crazier is he was jailed for 14 years. But how is this possible? How can a criminal behind the bars be a president? Yes, this president is one in a million. And trust me, by the end of this video, you will be convinced that this is the kind of leader we all Nepalese want right now. This is Jose Mujica, the ex-president of Uruguay. He was born into a poor family, and growing up, he had to deal with so many problems: crimes, corruption, poverty, and many more. And all these was because of bad politics. That's why he always had a dream to fix his country. But this was not as easy as it seems, because the government had all the powers, there was no equality, and most of all, the leaders used to abuse people. That's why in 1960s, Mujica joined the rebellion group against the abusive government. And this decision turned out to be something unexpected for Mujica. He was caught, imprisoned, and tortured for 14 years. Not only that, he was even locked up in the bottom of the well for 2 years. While all this was happening to him inside the jail, people outside were fighting with rage to overthrow the government. And one day, after years of struggle, they finally did it. And Mujica was finally out of the prison. And after coming out, Mujica thought of doing something crazy. Since he always had a dream to fix his country, he decided to run for the president. And to his surprise, people liked him, and there he was, the 40th president of Uruguay. But wait until you hear this, because his life after he became the president was completely different than you think. Because he chose to live a very normal life. He avoided government's luxury cars and used his old car instead. Avoided luxury residence over his wife's old tiny farmhouse. And most importantly, he chose to put his people first. Not only that, he created more jobs, initiated more trades, and helped grow the economy of Uruguay more than ever. And he might not be the most powerful president, but he is the most humble president the world can ever get. And his legacy of putting people first is always an example and inspiration to the world leaders.